Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and are you sure? Okay, here we go. So this is important, and this is for specific individuals, more than just people that have done me wrong, but for you as well too, more than likely. There's a show called Prison Break. I have not watched all the episodes. I've just seen snippets. The snippets that I have come across. The one that's standing out in my mind right now is the warden. He, at the end of the show or the series, or at some point, I believe, he got locked up because he engaged in something illegal or illicit, and the judge sentenced him to, prison time. And he had to serve prison in the general population. He was not allowed to be in the safe jail where other prison guards or wardens or those that have worked in the criminal justice system go to avoid being attacked and assaulted by general population. He had to go into general population. He was scared because he was going into general population with the same people that he subjected to his brutality, his brute force, his arrogance, his cruelty, his wickedness, right? He's going into basically the same lion's den that he threw other people in, as well as like threw rocks at the lions and attacked the lions and so on and so forth and so on and so forth, right? So he's being thrown into the lion's den. And there was a scene where one of the big boys in jail, he got stationed in or put in the cell with him, and I believe he got raped. I believe he got assaulted by that guy. And a lot of people found that, justified, and they found it to be like, okay, that's justice right there. That's more than fair for what that warden engaged in and did to other people, and how other people were subjected to that same treatment, and the warden didn't give a fuck, right? Well, there's someone, I don't know exactly who it is, but there is someone that is scared. They're trying to avoid getting caught, or they're trying to avoid trying to get put into the same general population where they've thrown other people in to basically fight with the wolves, fight with the other lions and whatnot. And, they got chewed up and ate up and spit out, and, some people got killed or whatnot. And the people that are in that area, they know what this person has done. They're aware, and they're wanting revenge. They're wanting revenge on this person. And this person is going to be subjected to everything and so much more than what he put other people through. Nobody gets away. I'm hearing that song, Nobody Gets Out Alive, by Steely Dan. Nobody gets out alive. Nobody that does evil and wicked is going to get out without also receiving that same and or worse evil and wickedness. Nobody gets out. Nobody gets away with being evil and wicked and not having to be subjected to that same evil and wickedness that they dished out, and that I heard with glee, with happiness, with joyfulness. So this person and or people that I'm thinking about, they're scared. They're trying to do any and everything to keep from being subjected to that same treatment, and it's going to happen. There's a line in the movie Hackers where the system operator who basically created the Da Vinci virus, he was blaming the Da Vinci virus that he created on innocent high school kids. And he did this because he was so greedy. He was trying to get away with money. And one of the kids hacked into the computer network and stole the garbage file, right? And he was so scared because this kid had a portion of the garbage file that would incriminate him. And so he attacked the kid that he attacked every single individual that he thought had a copy of that file, right? He attacked everybody. And he attacked a kid that had already been subjected to the criminal justice system. And if he got caught up again, he was not going to get into any university. He was going to go to jail. And he already lost his father, his parents divorced. They had to move to New York from the suburbs. His life got totally like flipped upside down. He was not able to use a computer until his 18th birthday. So like 7 years, something like that. 6 or 7 years, he was not able to use a computer. So like he would have totally completely lost it all if he got arrested for another crime, such as the first one he committed, right? And this guy didn't care. He knew it. He knew what was going to happen to that kid if he got convicted of the crime, and he was doing everything to point the crime in this kid's direction and anybody associated with the kid. And he was not the one who did it. It was somebody else who did it, right? But he was lobbed in with everybody else because he was part of the clique. He was down with the clique. That same system operator who basically had this attitude of him being a god and having all this power and control, that is the same attitude that the people I'm talking about, the person I'm talking about, has. He has this God complex that he's God. He can do this and maneuver this and manipulate this and cause this to happen and cause this attack or cause this setup or whatever. And he uses different people to do it. And he sacrificed different people to do it. Well, it's like those people are in the lines then. Those people are in the jail. Those people are being caught up. Those people are dealing with poverty and loss and sickness. And, they're pissed. So when this guy gets put into the same arena and or in the same jungle, so to speak, as these other individuals that he threw in to the pit, when he gets thrown into the pit, they're going to viciously attack him. I'm thinking of another scene in Law and Order SVU. There was a transgender individual, and I don't know exactly why she ended up in jail, but she ended up in jail. And all of these guys attacked her and raped her and assaulted her. Like she was damn near dead by the time they finally got to her. That is nothing compared to what's going to happen to these individuals when they get tossed into the pit. Like, it's not going to be like they're going to take them out and just kill them. No, it's not that at all. No, this is going to be like American Horror Stories being sentenced to hell, and whatever your hell is, you're going to experience that on repeat each and every day. Each and every day, whatever your hell is. And what these individuals have in store for these individuals like that are going into the pit with them, and they've been waiting for this to happen, is these people are going to violate, assault, and just demean these individuals for everything that they've done, not only against me, but against you. Anybody that they've hurt. Because a lot of these people were thrown into the pit because of things that they did against us, and they were sent to do these things to us by these godlike individuals who believe that they're God. So these people attacked innocents when really they should have attacked the person that sent them. But they got caught up because they wanted material things, they wanted money, they wanted power or status or whatever. Greed. And they basically set themselves up when they agreed to whatever it is they chose to do. So they set themselves up, but these people don't see it like that. They see it as they were tricked. They were lied to. But it doesn't matter if it was true or if it was a lie. They still chose to do it. They still chose to take things into their own hands, and they made money and or they gained something from doing it. But these people, even though they know that, they don't care. They want to take it out on somebody. They weren't able to take it out on us. They may have taken it out on other individuals, but it wasn't as sweet as taking it out on the person that got them caught up and sent into the pit in the first place. So just think about that. Think about how scared someone would be knowing that they're going into the pits of hell with other people that they sent into the pits of hell. And them knowing that they're going to be experiencing trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma each and every fucking day. And I just heard hell is a state of mind. It's not just a place, it's a state of mind. It's a state of existence, of being. And like I said, it's something that they hate, they dislike, they don't want to be there, they don't want to do it, they don't like their situation, their circumstances. It could be them being attached to a wife or a husband that they don't want to be attached to, but they made that commitment and they're locked in and they agreed to it. It could be a job or a career that they basically got and they're locked into that. They can't get out of it, and there's like just, it's hell. It's stress. Stress wears on you. It wears you down. It wears you out. It can take you out. It can affect your health, affect your weight, affect your looks, your ability to move and function and do certain things that you once were able to do. Hell could be losing certain gifts or abilities or talents that you once had, whether it be an instrument or a craft, a hobby, something like that. How many people do you know that like they had a hobby that they enjoyed doing and they just stopped doing it? Or they had a talent and they're no longer able to do it. They don't find any passion, they don't have any happiness or get any joy from doing it. That's a form of hell. I just heard, come on, get ready, 'cause here it comes. Get ready, 'cause it's on its way. Get ready, 'cause here it comes. Yeah, it's bad. So like these people are going to continue to try to do things like, no, excuse me. I was just told it's over. There's no more of them trying to attack us anymore. At least me. It's over. There's no more. Anybody that even, it's like automatic return, and it's automatically rejected. And that's why these people are even more in despair now, because they were trying to attack the messenger, attack the truth speaker, attack the person to keep the truth from coming out. The truth is already out. The truth is being exposed. People already know what's up. People already know. There's no more trying to hide it. And they're still trying to find some way to stop the truth, to keep the truth from coming out. And no, it's not gonna, it's no. It's a no. I just heard the song, the lyric by Kitty. That it's a line that goes, may death come quickly, may death come quickly. Death is not going to come quickly for some of these individuals, no. Death is a long ways off. They have to experience some trauma and some pain and some loss before they're even allowed to die. They have to experience some suffering before they're even allowed to die. Loss of other people that they love and care about, loss of the ability to even function, walk, move, talk, think properly, losing sense of reality. I just heard dementia, loss of limb, so losing the ability to use, strokes, health problems, multiple medications that they have to take, inability to function, loss of being able to drive, not able to move, not able to drive, having to be wheelchair bound, losing their ability to make money, to even be able to act in certain wicked behaviors that they were able to do so easily, so quickly. They're going to lose all that. And then, like, death is slowly going to come. It's not just going to be abrupt, it's going to slowly come. And then it's going to happen. And then that's not the end of it. So, next lifetime, they're going to continue to go through. I heard trial after trial, tribulation after tribulation, setback after setback, upset, anger, health issues, inability to make connections with people because they fucked that up in their previous lifetime. They hurt and affected other people's relationships, other people's abilities, other people's talents. Like, they're not going to have any. It's just going to be like just to get by, just to get by. They get high just to get by. I just heard that. So drug abuse, alcohol addiction, overeating. And now I just heard the song by Korn. Get wicked, get wicked, wicked. It's gonna be wicked. It's gonna be wicked. The same wicked behavior they engaged in, same tactics and so on and so forth that they subjected or projected on the other people, it's gonna be the same thing for them. And how do I know? They wanted me to be a drug addict. They wanted me to be depressed. They wanted me on antidepressants. They wanted me to be an alcoholic. They wanted me to be overweight. They wanted me to engorge or engage heavily in eating a lot of food and so on and so forth. Even now, they sent certain projections towards me so that I would eat more food, gain weight, lose my looks and attractability, lose my mind, lose ability to be... lose my talents and gifts and so on and so forth. They wanted to kill me. They wanted me to die. They wanted me to suffer. And I was not supposed to. That was not in my cards, but that's what they wanted. That's what they were projecting. They were paying people to do things. They were sending people to try to do things towards me. It was just, I just heard toxic, toxic, toxic. No more, no more. Baby, I'ma do it right. There's no more bullshit. These are people that will lie or try to lie to God. They try to lie to God and say, oh God, I'm going to stop. Please forgive me. Blah, blah. And God's like, no, you're lying. Weighed heart like a feather. Their heart is not light as a feather. It's on. God just said, once again, it's on. It's on. It's up and it's stuck, and it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. There's no trying to get it unstuck. There's no trying to turn the beat around, turn things around. No, they're fucked. And they know they're fucked. And the more they continue to do, the more fucked that they are. It's bad. Gotta go. Bye.